So this is the Mickey button. This is how it comes in the mail. It comes in this little packages. And this is the lube we use. This is normally to help the G-tube go in smoothly. Then we have gloves. I mean, you don't have to use gloves long as your hands is clean. It really doesn't matter. Here's the booklet, like with the instructions. And here's basically the kit. It normally comes in a sterile container. So, if it doesn't come sterile, then I wouldn't use it because it means something was tampered with. But this is how it comes. It has some gauze, a big syringe, two different extensions, the button, and then that's normally it, how it comes. And this is the syringe that it comes with. So you always supposed to check if you have a G-tube that has a balloon. You always supposed to check it to make sure there's no leaks and it's working properly. Because if you have a defective one, then normally you'll have to go through the manufacturer to get another one. And they always have you send in the bad one. But this one is good. You see it's holding. Even though it's no water, the balloon didn't deflate until I deflated. So that means this is a good balloon. It's good to go. This is how it looks. It looks long, but it's not really that long because Laysia really had the 12 French size since she, been born. The only thing we had to change was like basically the perimeter of it. But this is for bolus feed. We don't do bolus feed, so we never use that one. The other extension we do use, and it comes with two little ends. So one is for the medicine and one is for flushing or feeding her. And then I'm giving you guys thumbs up, so we're good to go. Now, this is the lube. We used to get these every month when Laysia had her trach, but normally we have a local mom that I go to, and she has, lube. But I know I can really order it on Amazon. But we don't get these lube every month because it's not really necessary. We have put her button in without the lube. It's not a big deal. But it just helps it goes in smoothly. So I always put the lube in here and dab it a little bit. And you got to make sure the balloon is deflated. Because when it goes in, it can't be, blowed up. You don't blow it up until it's actually in Laysia's belly. I don't know why she got these socks on. But this is her G-tube here. And I'm basically going to try and change her G-tube before she goes to school. But we'll see how this works. So I'm basically taking the water out. You got to make sure you take all the water out. And normally, I only put, for this size G-tube, you put, the recommended for 12 French is 3 mLs, and then the max is 5. So I normally put like 3 mLs. And then you'll know if it's bad because, if you put 3 mLs and you go to check her and it's like 2 mLs or 1 mLs, then you'll know that it's time to change it. The balloon is, it's getting defective. And this is me using the baby wipe, just clean it. See, it easily comes out. But Laysia, I don't know. Since she got older, you would think it would be easier, but she don't really like taking the G-tube out. So I'm trying. I wanted to do it because I don't want to send her to school and her balloon come out. But I'm going to keep trying. Hopefully she let me do it, but I don't know. She pushing me back. This is probably going to be a fail. Probably have to do it when she come back from home. So I'm basically just going to put the water back in. And you're supposed to use either sterile water or distilled water. You don't supposed to use like tap water. And it can't be cold or anything. It got to be just regular room temperature. So I'm just going to put her water back in because it was already getting, it was like 11 something. And our bus comes at 11:30. So it would have been quick, but she didn't let me do it. So just change it after school. So now she's back. And guess who I got with me? Dad. So now we're going to try again. When Dad, helps, it's easy because he hold her down. Sometimes she let us do it and sometimes she don't. But I'm just taking the water out, doing the same thing I did before. She telling y'all hi because she know I'm recording. Uh-oh. I show her the balloon to let her know. Uh-oh, there we go. Here it goes right here. We're going to see if Dad got it out. Okay. And then this is me. I'm going to try and put it in. He got to hold her hand. And you can't, like when she crunching down or like crying, it affects the hole because if I just shove it in there, her G-tube will start bleeding. So I'll be trying to wait till she like stop cringing and stuff. but he had to hold her down a little bit more. He's not hurting her. She's really crying because she don't, like us taking it out and putting it back in. I don't know if it really hurts her or not, but she should be used to it, but we got it in. That's all that matters. Now she having a crying attack. Dad's comforting her. And I'm just putting the water in because you got to make sure. Laser, like I said, some buttons you don't need water, but hers, like some people use air, but we have to use water. But just fill this up. And then normally after you fill it up, you're supposed to use the big syringe, hook up the extension, and flush it with 10 mLs of water to make sure it's proper.